A body recovery mission conducted yesterday afternoon in the Twin Caves in Marianna resulted in the discovery of a dead diver. The search began after one of 3 divers called Ed Sorensen, who owns the Cave Adventures dive shop located just 3 minutes from where the divers entered at the Blue Springs Park. Sorensen is also the nation's leading expert in dive rescues and recovery. News 13's Grace Velez joins us live in our studios. Grace, you spoke with Sorensen earlier this evening. What details was he able to share about the recovery mission?
So cave rescue and recovery missions are a whole other ballgame. And although Sorensen has conducted several body recoveries, he is the only person on the planet who has done more than one successful cave rescue in his lifetime. With 6 cave rescues under his belt, he was the man to call yesterday afternoon, but he was about 50 miles away at Vortex Springs. Today, he shared with us that one of his instructors, who has never done a body recovery or rescue before, took a huge risk to locate the divers. In tragic cases of a fatality, the sheriff's office treats this as though it's an active crime scene, meaning many of the details are still confidential.
And the sheriff called me and said, if you get pulled over, just tell him that you're doing this for me. And so I had carte blanche to go a little faster than speed limit. So we got my stuff on the boat, started heading that way. Now, one of my instructors who's been training to be a body recovery diver, he had not done a body recovery or a rescue.
Sorensen's instructor, Mehdi, went into the water ready to use his training. Sorensen says when the divers had entered that day, conditions were clear with more than 100 feet of visibility. First, Mehdi located one of the divers who was trying to search for her friend.
When she couldn't find him, that's when she ran into Mehdi. And Mehdi told her, are you okay? Yes, you need to go. I got this. And so he wanted to make sure she got out okay. So she exited on her own. And then later, after he saw clear visibility in 2 different directions, he left. He came back in to search again. And now he was on open circuit instead of his rebreather.
The intricate cave system allows for a chance that the diver returned to the surface safely without being seen. But when Mehdi went back up and didn't see the diver, he took the risk of going back in with a limited air supply.
He thought since he had to go multiple directions, maybe he missed him and maybe he's out safe. So he exited and he wasn't there yet. So he went back in again, and now it's in complete zero visibility. So we're 3 feet away from each other, and now all of a sudden you're gone. So he has to do everything by feel. And he found the victim, and he made notes of what he could based on his training, and then he brought the victim out.
At some point when the divers had been in the cave, sediment was stirred, making visibility impossible no matter how much light you have. Sorensen says when he arrived to Twin Caves, he was suited up and ready to go down and assist his employee. When he arrived, the FWC was there, CPR efforts had been done, and life flight was inbound, but Sorensen says it was too late.
And Grace, what are the next steps in this case?
Sorensen says he will be doing another round of inventory. They'll continue analyzing the video and breaking down all of the diver's equipment, like his rebreather, to figure out exactly what happened. He'll relay his findings to the sheriff's office.
All right, thanks, Grace. That was reporter Grace Velez reporting live from our studios.